people like myself and Laura that are old personal trainers. We went through an extensive education, undergraduate school and graduate school, really down the path of becoming scientists, studying physiology. And as personal training kind of grew, we had to really learn on our own how to take our science skills and really relate them and turn those into people skills. And as the field has grown by leaps and bounds, which it's very difficult to turn on the television or go down the road and not see a gym or not see something where some trainer or some television show is telling you how to do something. Unfortunately, the education and the certification and the licensing for trainers is behind the boom of people wanting trainers. And we have this very large gap in education. And the people at the Healing Arts Academy have seen this and recognized it and responding to the needs of the people that already come in here, even some of their massage students and yoga students, to say, hey, you're interested in the field of personal training, we are interested in using personal trainers, but we want to make sure that there is some standards of education. And so a program was developed that we're proud to be a part of, and we need to start introducing it to the community, people that are interested in training, making their body feel better, learning what should a trainer be doing, what are the questions they should be asking, how should they be assessing me. For people who are interested in getting into the field of training, what is it that makes an educated trainer different than someone who, just like you all could do when you leave this class, you all could go online and be a certified personal trainer in about 15 minutes for, what, $99? And then you could hang your shingle out. Like 10 or 12 years ago, you could do that with massage. You could just say, I am a massage therapist. You know, I am a yoga instructor. I am a personal trainer. There's a big difference when you're looking at somebody taking care of your body. You have postural issues, you have health issues. I mean, personal trainers are holding your health in their hand, much more so. You see a personal trainer a lot more often than you see your doctor. And they should know about everybody, but especially about your body, what you can and cannot do. So today, this first session we're going to do, Laura Coombs is going to really head up the education part of this program. This will be an in-house personal training studio, just like massage. We will give training to the community. Students will train here. Professional trainers will work here. Laura will head that up. She'll teach a lot of the core courses, and she will be very involved with the LHAA community and reaching out to all of you.
For today's purposes, the core is just going to be a few muscles in the abs and a few muscles in the lower back. We're going to start with an overhead squat. I should mention that if any of these exercises cause pain, obviously don't do them, or just raise your hand and I'll come around and offer a modification. So let's watch Sheila, and we'll do it in two planes. So first we'll have her face me. Put your arms overhead, take a nice wide stance, and then just as far as you're comfortable, I want you to squat down in the bucket. And what you guys are going to look for is an assessment of how stable her hips and spine are. So do about 3 or 4 reps for us, Sheila. So some things that we're looking for is her tail popping back like it should, is her spine straight like it should be, and can she do that without leaning forward too much, or is her back so tight that she has to bow when she gets down there? Good. So now if you can face the class, and we'll look at her from the front. And so here, I want you to look at whether her hips stay stable, or if she's favoring one side, or if her spine is wobbling at all. So we call that basically neutral spine and neutral pelvis. Good. 2 or 3 more would be great. Anybody see anything? Sheila's a show-off.
Well,
that's perfect.
So it look some people like this.
Or show us what it might look like if your hips were real weak.
Which way you want to go? Like
so, I guess, yeah. So see how all of a sudden it's not neutral, it's a little bit askew. So when you see that, it's good. Now what's preventing you from going farther? Don't hurt yourself. There you go. I think that's great. Yeah, I've had Superman. I'm going to have you on all 4s. And so we're going to put an imaginary glass of milk on her back, and we don't want her to spill it, okay? So now I'm going to have you raise right arm and left leg off the floor, reaching out long and straight. Good. And then switch to the other side. So that glass of milk is staying still, right, without spilling. And her spine is still straight. Good. So what we're looking for here is, can she get those arms and legs parallel to the floor
Let me go
without
this way,
swaying? Yep.
like this. Kind of focus on my hips a little bit compared to
See how she's
that.
tilted her glass of milk? Good. And what you might find is
Wait,
that
And I am definitely weak.
Yeah, the biggest thing you're looking for here is that rolling to one side. And see this pelvis, I want it just a little straighter. I feel like that glass of water, maybe trying to get you down just a little bit. I'm seeing, I'll take my arm and I'll support you in here. If I lay my arm just like this house, that's the spot. So go ahead and go with that. And if we don't feel that gap, see my arm is still, that's good. Because we don't feel that the loss of my arm, to feel that.
Sammy, get the smile at me.
Good, good.
I know, it's tricky.
What we're focusing on is, remember, gravity is pushing down evenly all over your body, and these muscles, they don't tighten, you fall to the ground. Alrighty, rest. This is a good place to start.
And then if you want to just do the basics, stop with the ball under your kneecaps. And the key here is to stagger your hands, so whatever you want, just so that what I don't want is for them to be even. I want them offset a little bit. And then drop down into a push-up. So if her abs are weak, what do you think is going to happen to her hips when she tries this? They're going to sag. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Keeping a real strong, tight anterior chain is what keeps Sheila straight like a board when she does this. So do like 4 or 5 for us.
Can you say something else?
So now we're going to shift gears to the posterior chain. And so everybody point to me on your bodies where your posterior chain is. Okay, good. Posterior means backside. And again, it's up for debate, but for today's purposes, we're just going to talk about the spinal erectors and not worry about the glutes so much. So this is an exercise that's going to look like the start of a pull-up. So Sheila's going to put her feet kind of between the handlebars and the door. And keeping herself in a nice straight plank. Now just pull your shoulder blades together a teeny bit. See how she just shifted that and pulled her shoulder blades together to engage the upper back versus just a dead straight.
Yeah, I mean, she's fighting to stay straight, and to do that, those muscles on that side of